Students, I hope all of you are enjoying the lockdown period. During this period, I hope all of you are in touch with the study material, reading the books, solving the questions that are being given from time to time from the school, or the questions that have been mentioned at the backs of all chapters. As you know that, in the last video I have told you that constitution of our country is specific in nature because at the time of making of our constitution, different positive points were taken from different constitutions of different countries. Therefore, our country's constitution is big in nature, large in size, and covering all the points that are essential, necessary for human lives. The basic motive behind the making of our constitution is to give welfare, to make welfare act schemes for our countrymen. Today I will tell you about the fundamental rights. You know that in our constitution it is specifically mentioned about the fundamental rights. They are 6 in nature, they are 6 in number. First one is the right to equality, second one is the right to freedom, the third one is right to freedom from exploitation, fourth one is the right to freedom of religion, fifth is cultural and educational rights, and sixth is the right to constitutional remedies. From one by one I will explain each of these fundamental rights. First is right to equality. As the words used in this right suggest that everybody is equal before the law. It means that if a common man or a VIP commit both of them commit the same crime, the quantum of punishment will be awarded to both these persons of the same quantity, same quantum. It means that, in other words, you can say that every person is before the law is equal. There should not be any type of discrimination to be done against a citizen on the basis of caste, creed, color, sex, religion, or place of birth. Again, social equality and equal access to public areas. It means that everybody in society is equal. There should not be any type of discrimination on the basis of caste, color, language, etc. Every person should have equal access to the public places like parks, ghats, museums, wells, roads, hospitals, colleges, schools, etc. Again, suppose one person is belonging from lower sections, lower caste, and one person who is from upper caste. Both of them are having equal opportunities in the matter of employment. It means that there will be no discrimination in giving the employment of any person to any section. Again, next one is abolition of untouchability. You know that our constitution specifically abolishes the practice of untouchability. You know that what is untouchability? When we feel ashamed by seeing, touching, or doing any activity in our society is known as untouchability. Untouchability is totally punished, totally banned, and it is punishable by law. From time to time, a number of acts have been formed by our state governments, central governments. At the same time, under this law, the untouchability practice has been totally abolished. Next one is abolition of titles. Abolition of titles means Article 18 of our Constitution prohibits us from conferring any titles. The titles like Rai Bahadurs, Khan Bahadurs. In place of these awards titles, different awards have been given to our public, our people of our country, like Bharat Ratna, Padma Bhushan, etc. Looking to the duration of the video, I conclude my video and you try to understand what I want to say. At the same time, you develop the talent skill to explain the points in clear words to the point so that you can get maximum marks at the time of giving the answers in question papers. And you should be clear in understanding the concept that has been mentioned in our constitution. I hope you will enjoy by watching my video. In the next video, I will cover other rights, other duties that have been enshrined in our constitution. Thanks for watching my video.